Welcome back to part 6 of our Derby County career mode series. We are one game in hand compared to the rest of the league. We are 10th in the table, that's our lineup, and we are playing Norwich City in our first game of this episode. Norwich are obviously going to be a difficult game to play and a difficult start to this episode, being that they are hungry to get back in the Premiership after being relegated last season. And they go 1-0 up 23 minutes in by a open header, a very easy and simple goal, and purely my mistake, because that's what I'm good at on this game, is making a lot of mistakes, including this one, which even watching the replay I can't believe I did it. Tom Carroll gets sent off 37 minutes into this game and we go down to 10 men. They have a extremely poor free kick there, and unfortunately our defence was even worse, and they score a second goal. I have no idea what is going on with my defence in this episode. I have no idea what's going on with my strike force in this episode, but this is not how I wanted to start this episode. 2-0 to Norwich City. That is not the start that I wanted in any episode, let alone episode 6. We're going to play a Wigan Athletic next, and hopefully we might win this game. Fingers crossed. They've just been promoted from League One, whereas Norwich got relegated. We're now playing one of the bottom teams. This is Wigan versus Derby. This should be a fun game to watch. At the beginning of this match, you can kind of see that Wigan wanted to play with possession. They wanted to have dominated the game. Unfortunately, I don't think that really worked for them in the long run. 15 minutes into this match, we had the first shot on goal. Unfortunately, it was a weak shot and the keeper went straight to it, caught it both hands, no worries whatsoever. But we continued to push and we continued to try scoring that first goal, and 33 minutes into that game, Iheanacho from Manchester City, that young promising player, scored the first goal, sets up the second goal with Will Hughes scoring the second goal 53 minutes into that match, and we go 2-0 up. And honestly, at this point, I would have probably have given the man of match to that Manchester City loanee, just for his performance in that first 15 minutes, or 55 minutes, was outstanding. Wigan tried to come back into this game by chipping my keeper. I actually had a lobbed goal against me. This is my first lobbed goal in FIFA 17, and it happened to be against Wigan, and it happened to be Will Grigg scoring it. But we ended up putting a nail in the coffin by scoring that little cheeky goal. I think that was Vidra scoring that, or however you pronounce his name. But it makes it 3-1. That's 4 goals in this match. 3 for us, 1 for Wigan. And we ended off winning this game 3-1. The whistle is about to blow any second now. And yeah, we do win this game 3-1. I think that's a really good start to this match, or this episode. I know we lost the last game, but to win against Wigan 3-1 is a fantastic score. Unfortunately, we need to learn to get a little bit more possession on the ball, and a couple more shots would be nice as well. We're going on to the third match in this episode, and it's against Nottingham Forest. This is going to be a difficult game for me because I don't play well against Forest. I'm not sure why, but I just don't perform well against them. This is another team that should try for promotion to go into the Premiership at the end of this season. They've got an extremely good squad. I'm not sure if it's Premiership quality, but it's definitely Championship quality. Going into this game, I was really hoping for a minimum of a point, ideally 3 points. We need to get promoted. Vidra scoring his second goal off this episode with this outstanding shot from 25, maybe 30 yards out there, but from a distance, that was an amazing goal. I can't even put words into my mouth for that goal. I'm so shocked that went in. That distance and the angle he shot, the keeper should have had that both hands. Even if he pushed it over for a corner, he should have got to that. 30 minutes into the game, and our young, promising Liverpool right back there nearly getting the crossing for that second goal. That would have put the nail in the coffin for this game, I think, if we scored the second goal in the first half there. That would have been fantastic. Unfortunately, again, stupid mark! Well, I just keep holding the Y button and bringing the keeper out a bit too much, and I need to learn not to do that. And I'm going to have to learn that in FIFA 17, because it seems to be a massive fault for keepers. They don't seem to be able to save when they're off their line as easy. Proving it a little bit in that situation there because the keeper wasn't on his line. He wasn't a mile out, but he wasn't that close. So that's the third goal for Derby in a row. Has all come from the same guy. Unfortunately, it's in 2 different matches. So that was his second goal in this game. Any other game, I might have had a bit of a brain and said, okay, let's him try and score his hat-trick in this. It's a penalty. He's either going to score it or not. Unfortunately, I wasn't thinking, and I just went for it. Unfortunately, the keeper went the right way and saved it. On the 90th minute, Forest had a really good chance of getting a point out of this game with that free kick. They get a corner. Literally, the whistle is about to blow any second here, and we win that game 2-1. So another 3 points, and we move up the table a little bit more comfortable in 5th place. Hopefully, we carry on going up the table and hopefully finish 3rd. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video or any of my other content, please hit that like button, sub to me if you are new, and please leave some feedback below.